Alright, please have a good listen to the sound. It should be absolutely clear that there's zero cooperation here when it comes to sharing food with the same generation. In other words, the youngest generation of meerkats is tolerated and fed for the first month and a half or 3 months even, depending on food availability, and then it's everyone to their own food basically. Even babies who are playing together, as soon as food is involved, will attack and try and bite each other. So anyone who thought, oh look, the cute cuddly meerkat getting on with everyone, all this teamwork and so on here, when it comes to food, absolutely not. Not with older meerkats. Each one is there to take care of itself basically. Yes, very sharp canines. They can give an incredibly nasty bite in captivity. Again, wild meerkats not interested in us at all except as objects that are being tolerated. They will not try bite us or anything.
What has he got? A rat or a mouse?
Yeah, it's got a small, what looks to be striped mouse, Rhabdomus pumilio. It is incredibly rare for them to catch things like this. They are not mongooses, as I mentioned. They're related to mongooses. They don't have the right kind of teeth. They don't have the cutting or carnassial teeth. And very unfortunately, the chances are this rodent will be left behind because a meerkat cannot eat an animal like this easily in the wild. Please look at how the rest of the group is already moving up ahead. This one is getting left behind. Who's watching out for danger now for this animal? Usually when the meerkats are digging, they stop digging after a few seconds and look around for danger. This animal, that's almost what it looks like when they're carrying their babies.
Yeah. Now tell me, how do you kill it? I mean, do they bite it?
Yes, they bite it very quickly behind the head, so it's a very quick process. But they will take a long time to eat it. Again, that's not using stealth. The meerkat managed to dig up this rodent. It was an element of surprise. It's probably too cold to run away as well this morning, but maybe a few times in a year we'll see something like this happen.
You won't eat that whole one, will you?
Almost certainly this is not going to get consumed. Yeah.
Leave it there.
It's very unusual. So we might find something else will come past and eat it, and that's usually where the birds come in. The butcher bird or the physical shrike often follows meerkats, and it will easily take this and go pin it up somewhere. It will dry out and will come back later to eat it. So even if this meerkat doesn't eat it, it's just part of this whole food cycle out here. Something else will come and eat it. As you can see, that is not going to go and eat a big chicken or goose or anything. There's no ways. And once we get closer to the meerkats and you hear just how noisy they are, they make a special call as they get closer to each other, like purr, 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 purr. And this call increases in volume with proximity. As they get closer and closer together, it gets louder and louder as a warning call. So the meerkats are not making it to go, oh look, I'm over here, please come share my food. It's like, this is my food, you better get your own. I'm telling you now, you're getting too close. It's as simple as this. So basically when they get the juicy grub, they get the juicy scorpion, they're telling everyone else, this is mine, get your own. So the calls get louder and louder as a warning and as a way of keeping the group together, but to avoid competition for food.
Sounds like my wife.
Would you eat any of that? I mean,
alright, yes, it is. But the others aren't moving off that far yet, because there's an abundance of food right now. There really is. But they did come up and try and get it, and I'm sure you all heard that very loud call. That's my food, basically, leave it alone.
battling with that thing.
Certainly it is.
But it's got to get through all that fur and everything.
Yes, it doesn't have the ability to eat it like a mongoose would.
Do with it.
Yes. And that is a good thing to notice. It's not, for us as humans to watch something like this, but this is a natural situation. It is part of this whole food cycle, and nothing goes to waste out here, really. Ants, everything will come out, and they will all have a meal. Even though we might not like the idea of it at all, it is again a natural occurrence. Now the others are moving ahead, so the chances are this one is going to have to decide what to do next, either follow them or abandon this. This is the kind of thing that occasionally happens if they come across a large reptile that they cannot easily eat either. So again, what I mentioned before, they are mainly eating invertebrates, animals without backbones, not things like rodents and so on. Lizards are about the largest things they usually eat, and it's time to move off.
Throwing it around now as well.
There we go. Maybe even to break the bones or something, help it try and eat it.